Good morning, everybody. Oh, this is still. It feels like this is still a little bit loud. Hold on. Oh. There we go. That's better. Good morning, champions of pancakes. Hello. We are back again with more Griddle Champions. I'm coming to you live from the safe isolated confines of Coney Entertainment Streaming Studio in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. With me today and forever is, of course, the man we love to watch make art. His name is Lee.
Hello, forever best friend Sean, and the man I love to watch talk to me while I'm making art. Because you're all I see, baby.
Hey.
And now in a bigger screen so I can actually see it.
That's awesome.
Your boy got a new computer, folks.
Woo!
Something avernous. Anyway.
And of course, today we have Mars and Sasha helping out Monas today to need two of us to keep us in line. That's how it works.
That's true. Yeah, Mars is just dedicated to when I make bad puns, he just DMs me and goes, Lee, no.
Yeah.
No, Lee.
There's two of us troublemakers, so we need two moderators to keep us in line, which is great. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today.
I want to insert that meme where it's like troublemaker and just be like, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah. All right. Man, we got some cool stuff today. Some fun.
We have some really cool stuff today.
Yeah. So why don't you jump in? I want to get to the sixth one. I want to show that one off, but
no.
No. Okay. All right. Throw it out then. Don't worry about it.
No, it's cool. I think I can get there.
Yeah. All right, how's everyone doing? How's everyone's week been? It's a short week because of Thanksgiving for us Canadian folk up here. Turkey dinner was really, really good. Had the fantastic political conversations afterwards, of like always.
Ooh.
So, those are always spicy and make you go, why did we start talking about this? The generational gap is real. And turkey in October? Yeah, up here in Canada, we do it in October. Oosiloon seal. Or yeah, it's so the new code page we have to create codes has a random generator. So I just use that to see what it was like. And I got Oosloon seal uwer.
Can I say it? I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it because I do love.
You prefer the themed codes that we do?
I love your codes, buddy.
Oh, thanks. A lot of panic goes into them usually. So I don't know what to do. Look at this. What the?
No.
Messing up already. Oh my god. Hey Tim, Notice, how's it going? Twitch is censoring the code in chat. What? What word is it? Is it loon? Is that the word that it's trying to censor? That's weird. Everything but the first. Oh, so the ooze. Weird. Is that a word we don't? Uh-oh. Hold on, now I'm looking it up. It's a Scott dialect for dust or fluff.
I am very offended by
Yeah. Oh, it's like the plural of wool. Yeah, I think it's people are saying it's the loon part. So that's weird. Some really, really strict settings you got going on there. Very provocative. Ooh. Isn't a loon just a bird? Yeah, they're just a bird.
Yeah, but it's like a bird that's known for no good nickery.
Weird stuff. Yeah, I guess depending on setting or something like that. That's odd.
That bird just winged me off.
Yeah.
Like flipped. I realized that could have had.
Yeah, someone didn't like Looney Tunes. Yeah, or the Canadian Looney. Yeah. Either way, it's not bad. That's what I was worried. That's what I was worried about. So I think we're good. Yeah, Yeah. So Thanksgiving, great dinner. We had it on Sunday, so Monday was a nice, relaxing day off.
Nice.
Got to play Gloomhaven last week finally,
Cool.
which took us 7 hours for the first scenario, for like setup, learning, playing, and then takedown, and we lost. So it's very very frustrating.
Was Gloomhaven a board game?
Yeah, it's like a campaign style board game.
Oh,
It's like kind of like D&D without the dungeon master. So you kind of like it's all these tiles and you set up monsters and you go and fight. And your actions are based off of cards you play in your hand. So it's a ton of fun. And Gloomhaven Digital is much faster. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I had bought the board game like probably at this point like 2.5 years ago. But just we at that time I had only ever played it once with friends because we just never could find a group to play it with. But now we actually have a group to play with, so we're gonna like an every 2 week thing.
cool.
Yeah. I am the Tinkerer, which is a heal bot pretty much. So my job is just to keep everybody healed and buffed. Do you have poutine turkey during Canadian Thanksgivings? No, but that sounds amazing. Jason says, "Hey, morning, Sean and Lee. I have a question. With the bonus damage update to trials, will we be seeing a health scaling change so you can post enough DPS on any tier to finish day one?" Isn't that only with like the very final like Exalted Legend or something like that? I mean, that's only happens there, doesn't it? I mean, if all you need is DPS on day one for every tier, then yeah, we'll probably change that. But as of right now, we don't have any changes. Oh, hey, Chamber 77, thanks for the sub. Woo!
Woo!
7 months in a row. Oh, we do have sub badges. That's cool. Didn't know we actually had like cool icons for it. That's awesome. Thank us. No, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we got. What is it? What was this weekend? This is this week, which is Icewind Dale 9 launch, and then the voting. Sean P. Simpson. I do. I'd love to focus on Garwar. Plus, I'm not even subbed. Yikes. Yeah, there was a point where like we were supposed to like, I mean, before Clive left, he was supposed to get us all like subs and ongoing, but just never got around to doing it. So I spend all my channel points on emotes and stuff. So
Yeah, I spend all my channel points so that I can have the flip emo.
yeah. Tim notes, were you Team Puff or Team Button? Oh, I was Team Button. Team Button all the way. I routinely pick the losing side in in the voting. So yeah, Team Button was the way to go. Puff was too easy. And this week, what? It was Averin versus Baloth. And it's for a luck die, right? Puff should be reserved for magical dragons. Exactly. See, Garwar gets it. I mean, it was pretty close. It was like what, like 10% difference, I think. Averin Shining Force Ultimate, meh. Baloth Shining is one of them is rare, one of them is epic. One of them is for ultimate damage, the other one is for like the morbid stacks. So I think it's very clear that Baloth is going to win.
Well, now that you said that.
Yeah. So that means I'm voting Averin. Twitch chat's acting up today. It took about 4 minutes to chat. Dang. Don't jinx Baloth. Yeah. So if I vote Baloth, that means Averin's going to win, right? Because I'm routinely on the losing side of these ones. So. Oh, Shodan, resubscribed for 20 months. Oh, 20 months on a 10-month streak. You fell off somewhere there. Did the video just exit and give a stream error because I mentioned the W word? Probably. Yeah. You don't speak that word in our presence. Zawan Z77 says, already have that shiny. What will happen? If you already have a shiny on that spot, it should do what should you normally have when you a double shiny, is it'll give you 125 item levels for that slot. So. JDog2773, weekend spoil. Wow. We're 10 minutes in. You're already asking for spoilers. Oh my. Everyone's so greedy. Yeah, we could go over it now. Go right away. All right. This weekend, it is the... Oh, right. It's the overpowered weekend. Use these power-up champions to complete your adventures. It's the overpowered weekend and consists of Baloth. We're buffing Morbid Excitement. Delina, which totally belongs in the overpowered weekend. I stand by it. Who's getting a 400% buff to Surge of Power and Empowered Spell. Jamila is getting a buff as well. Frontline Fighter and Berserker Confidence, 400%. Havilar is getting a buff 200% to Leadership Summit, and Shandy is getting Explosive Arrows and Agile Allies, 200%. So the fun part is that the core champions there are getting like a double buff. So it's like a 400% boost instead of 200 normally. So some of the names of the week are just trolling us. Got it. Yeah, apparently. When this goes up, I'm gonna do a round of Delina as my DPS. See what I can do. See how far I can get. I'll see how far I can get in trials. That's what I'll do. There we go. The bonus this week for if you buy chests, it's 2 feats. So you're gonna get the Glaive Finesse Epic for Havilar, which will increase Leadership Summit by 80%, and a Baloth feat for increasing all gold found by 50%. I already have 2 feats. Haha, Real Bunny Beast. Very funny. Never heard that one before. Man. Now you can have 2 more feats. I think we can buff a Sargon. It's literally no one overpowered. Hey, Baloth's pretty good. Baloth is pretty overpowered. So
it's a feast of feats.
A feast of feats, yeah. Yeah, Heavy is decent, sure, so is Baloth, but neither one I call. I mean, the buff that Baloth provides with the Djinn one is super overpowered. He's really strong. If you spend the time to stack the Djinn, it's really good. Now you can have 2 left and 2 right feet. Yeah. Yeah, so that is it for the weekend. I am excited for Delina. Well, okay, so I think this is like 2 to 3 weeks in a row that Dr. Zedgecast has come in just after I finished saying the weekend buffs. It's like I finished saying it, and it's like, oh, and that's it for the weekend buffs. And Dr. Zedgecast, bing, pops right in each time. No, it's fine. I appreciate the coincidence. It's just the way that it happens each time. It's hilarious. So rapid fire. We're overpowered weekend. Or he's trolling me, which makes sense. Overpowered weekend, we're buffing Baloth, Delina, Jamila, Havilar, and Shandy, with the weekend buff with the weekend add-on being 2 feats, 1 for Havilar, 1 for Baloth. Havilar's increases Leadership Summon by 80%, and Baloth's just is a nice gold found by 50%. Well, maybe instead of using Hitch this time to notice, now you can use Delina, because now she's get the big buff. You're welcome, Doctor.
You know how like corporate sponsorships are in like the title of like we got like this is the Doritos halftime show.
Oh yeah.
Should be like, and now for the Zedgecast recap.
Yeah.
Immediate recap.
Yeah. This is the Zedgecast replay.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Yeah. Next time we'll just we'll make a clip of it and just send it to him. Here you go. Watch it.
Yeah, Mars, get on that.
Yeah. Um, Jin stacking pulled the Mert over the finish line for the new SNL variants for me. Love Bay. Yeah, Bailoff is really, really strong. He's in all. He's pretty much in like my state, one of my staple buffs in my formation nowadays. Oh, good evening, Niskis. Ooh, the Garwar raid remote and the Mars mug. Ooh, look at you, flexing on everybody out here. What got going on? All right, I wanted to. So last week, so we played D&D last week, and we had a shopping episode. We kind of found a couple neat things, but then he kind of left it up to us to hunt for items we want to find. So I wanted to bring it up with you guys to see what do you think the best items for a monk would be to help that I should try and find. The caveat being he pretty much said anything you want we can try and find, but the rarer the item, the harder it is for me to find, obviously. So, deck of anything. Oh god, I could derail the campaign. That is true, but I want to find something that'll help boost my monk even more than it already is.
He isn't your monk.
A demigod, yes.
So choose something that isn't going to help them in combat. Something that will be beneficial to, like, you know, the in betweens, because there's enough in betweens.
Yeah. And a bit of a background too. We are in a Humblewood campaign. So that means like there's like two types of folk. There's the humble folk and the tree folk. Tree folk are all birds who can fly, and flying is like a status symbol. So my goal really is to get my thought first was to get the boots flying, and be able to just go woo and fly around.
So I see Irene UK. Who is this pancake meant to be? I can't get past the beard, but it isn't Gars.
Oh,
I definitely think the
the flip
body.
will tell. I think.
I think it will. You may have to think about it for a moment.
Yeah.
But okay, sorry. But when it comes to doing like the actual body, it's so much more obvious.
Oh yeah. Oh god, so much, so much more obvious.
I mean, I got the email and saw just especially too because I was at Stream of Many Eyes and it is a familiar costume. The costuming is familiar, so I was like, "Oh, is this a? Am I doing a this?" And it's like, pretty much.
Ooh, insignia of claws. What is that?
J Synth has an idea, and I don't believe so.
Jewels of this insignia are the cult of the dragonfire purple in combat, empowering your natural fist and natural weapons. See, I'm also my monk is a astral soul, so I'm gonna be punching with astrological fists more so. Nordax asking, what happens if you get a shiny but don't have the hero for it? It goes into your collection and it just waits there until you get the champion, and then it becomes available for you. So if you ever open up or earn a shiny for someone you don't have, you will still get the item. It'll just be waiting for you once you unlock the champion. What on your breath? Could you have a ticker at the bottom of the HUD for something like weekend buffs? That would be cool. That would be kind of neat. I don't know where I'd put it. Like, maybe we put it like up here, like right at the top as like a ticker thing. Because we have a lot on screen that I can't really get rid of. Does this mean the spotlight will be going live soon? I believe so. Probably at noon is my best guess. GeForce 7 is asking, do you eat this creation that you made?
Perkworks got it. Yeah, my kid usually will have at least one of them.
Yeah.
I personally have eaten so many pancakes in my days that I don't eat quite nearly as many.
Yeah. Herc got it right. We got the new theme song going on in the background, the instrumental version that I think just launched on Steam today because Steam made it take a couple days for some reason.
Y'all ready for flips?
Let's go. Whoa. Brick Hell Claw. Woo.
Hey, hey!
Hey, there he is. What great timing, Jason Charles Miller, for here for absolutely no reason at all. What a coincidence. You came at the right time. Woo!
Yeah. Hey, everyone. What? I don't know if you caught this part of it.
Oh. Flips ready in chat?
Y'all ready for flips?
Let's go. Yeah! Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, he saw it. Okay.
Oh,
Now you
okay,
see it again.
I'll do it 4 more times. Don't test me.
I wish my nose was that cool looking.
It's called the pancake glow up.
Yeah. That one came out really, really well, actually.
Thank you. I love that you sound so surprised. Despite it all.
Yeah, usually not so much, but today was a good one. Jason says, "Great job." So.
Well, shoot, if that one turned out good, maybe I should try 2 more.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Thanks, Timnos. Who says Lee is a master? I want everyone to make sure.
So everyone knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trevor, this is why Sean. So everyone should hire Sean as the right man. Oh,
Constantly surprised that you're doing well. Wow.
He's the guy that gives that backwards compliment of like, oh, now that was funny. Like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty good. Ever consider going pro? Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize you were like a professional at this.
Are you also an artist? That's my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you also do art? Like, I've been known to. Yeah.
So yeah, I dabbled.
I was working an event, and this lady was like, "Oh, are you also an artist?" I'm like, "Lady, I was professionally paid to be here to make this for you." Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, the cover says, have they ever done real art or just this? Ooh.
Do you do tattoos? Like, I mean, do you squeeze bottle on someone's arm? And if you make a mistake, it's no big deal?
Yeah.
But I don't think tattoo artists have the motto, mistakes are delicious.
Yeah. It depends where you're getting the tattoo from.
My former brother-in-law?
Is it cannibal?
No, it's more that his mistakes weren't so delicious, and I've got issues with my tattoo.
Oh no. Crazy Mike, wait, there's music playing right now. I guess it's really low compared to the voices today. Yeah, I turned it up a little bit, so hopefully you can hear a bit better. Considering it just cycled. There it goes. Okay. Phoenix Fire, just to say it, Team at Trials Torment level this week. Been playing for 6 months. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. Can barely hit 700. Popping epic potions. Canada's Aqua Farm. Oh no! Is it time to learn click debuff? Ooh, the rabbit hole. Yeah, so that might be good to like check check formation stuff. Maybe there's someone else who might fit better. Do you guys have scrolls up and running? Scrolls are always a good thing to check. All scrolls. Ooh, all scrolls. Okay. I kind of love this song. I'll Champion theme song came out so well. What else? How's your Modron core? Is that all set up properly? Do you have the Modron core on? Yeah, no. Also checking Discord and Modern Core level 8 Lost. Okay, that's a good one. Full epic. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I think from that might just been the might be hit the limit. The only thing I would suggest maybe is checking with the Discord and seeing maybe they can fiddle around the formation a little bit because obviously can't do that right here. So uh, Jason, Sean, predict my future, please. Who am I getting in Timegate today? Ooh, is that what we're doing now? Am I just predicting people's time gates and then being wrong on absolutely all of them?
Yeah, predict it like you're voting for I don't know what they're considered. The votes that you always lose.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, the Al Champions presents voting. Yeah,
Yeah, there it is.
bad answers only. All right. That was. I don't know why that sound effect was on my phone. 1 second. That should not be on. Turn off. There we go.
I would do Jim's green flame hand clicker damage.
It's you can't get that in a time gate.
We said bad answers only. Am I wrong?
That's true. Yeah, you get 1 gem, a tiny blacksmith contract, and Xander. My vote is going to be. Let's see, Regis, Esmeralda, and
Crichton.
Nova. Go for the blacksmith contract. Yeah, a tiny blacksmith contract. So yeah, Nova, Regis, and whatever else I said. Oh, Esmeralda. That's it. That's my prediction. And I'm excited. I'm excited to know how wrong I am. Yeah, bad answer. Bad answer is just close the time gate and get the 2 pieces. Presently altering your account to be correct. Yeah, 1 sec. Let me just. Predictions on how many silvers to open before I get a shiny. Ooh. 1,000. 1,311.
My answer is 4 because I believe in you.
Yeah, way too low. Wait, Mantis, how many do you have? It's a better question. 2350 so far, no shiny. Dang. Okay. Well, another 1,300 from now is when you'll get the shiny. So I am currently altering your account right now. No. Oh, you only have 500 open. Okay, so after you open 429. Oh, 5,000. Okay. After you open, yeah. So 1,311. Yeah, that's my number. I'm sticking to it. Message of all says, who would make the best pancakes / worst pancakes out of all the champions? Well, they're all great pancakes because Lee makes them.
I get what you're saying though, and it's sort of a bothy answer. There was a time where it was for me. You know, we didn't have as much of an understanding as a team of what our fan cakes would approve of, and it's sort of like I can't spend extra time to make sure that this one gets the attention it needs for all the detail.
Mm-hmm.
So there are maybe a few that we sort of, I say we, like you had anything to do with the mistakes. I just don't want to keep the mistake all on my own. But who was the It was the first like super bespeckled person. Um, it's a character from High Rollers who's just
Oh,
had
Lucius.
Lucius had so much going on, and it's one of those things where the answer to that question is actually both. Like it's not even a like who's like it's the same answers. Who's the best and worst to make a pancake of? Same answer. Because honestly, if I could have a redo on that one, I think we could really do something real special.
Yeah.
But doing the whole entire body and just with how intricate and small some of that stuff was, it's one that I look back on. I was like, oh, I botched that pancake big
Yeah.
time.
So people are saying that maybe I think they're asking which champions would be good at making pancakes, not beating pancakes. So, but
Oh,
that's it's
so I just showed
we'll answer both ways. That's fine.
I just showed my
Obviously, the best one is Donar because he's a chef. Krulls would be like that. It's like weird new age place that just has a bunch of weird stuff in it that you don't know if it's worth it. So they added a bunch of like different like chemicals and stuff to different different types of food to it. And like, yeah, here we have asparagus and pancakes. Like oh, well, you don't really need to add those together. Yeah. Rosie and Grandma because of their grandmothers, so they make great pancakes.
well,
Or
are they saying good pancakes or pancake art?
just pancakes.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Rosie would make the good pancakes. Grandma would be like the health nut pancakes, but like you eat them because you're like, this is my grandma. I have to eat these.
Right, and you basically to be nice are like, oh, grandma, these are so good. Like, oh, I made your favorite again. Like, ah.
Yeah, yeah. She turns on, you just scream it in the garbage. Oh, I ate them so fast. Oh my god.
The dog looks at you like, I don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Who else? Okay, so those are some people who we think would be good. Who do we think would be bad at making pancakes?
But would try.
Oh yeah,
Like you know, you can't be like, oh, this person because they just wouldn't.
yeah.
So it has to be who would try to do it because they
Uh,
think it would be good.
Zorbu, he would just get really mad during the process, and they'd come out like not looking so hot.
I think Cathris might make a weird pancake.
Yeah. Jason says Strix. Yeah, because Strix really stinks. So
Yeah, but I think canonically she's actually like a really good baker. Like I think that's actually not
oh,
correct.
she runs a pie shop.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
successful pie shop.
Oh, okay then. Uh,
Nice try.
Human would not make good pancakes.
Here's the thing. I think human, the raw like one of the kobolds actually would make super good pancakes, but is like too shy about it. And so the one that makes the really bad ones is the one who always kind of gets the like the spatula
Yeah.
and the griddle. Like
Just imagining them having a cake and just like squishing it onto a pan and being like, "These are human pancakes."
can we talk about how Critical Bard is going to be playing human?
Oh, that's so cool! Yeah,
Oh, that is going
I'm
to
excited
be...
for when that goes up.
When is that? Do we have a date on that?
I don't know off the top of my head. What was it? Realm something? Realmsmith? Realmsmith is something else, isn't it?
I almost made a
Realmsmith
big.
is something else.
I almost made a big. Oh no, no on this.
Oh, Realmsmith is doing it. Okay, they're doing it this fall. Oh, and yeah, it's the Champions of the Realm. That's what they're calling it. That's what it is. This is the fall, though. Yeah, yeah, Trevor. No date yet. Happy Friday the Pancake Mafia, and our cup was Lee and Sean. Don Dillon. Jim just constantly spells his name in batter, so you don't have to so you don't get evenly cooked pancakes. Who else? Who else? Who else would be good and bad at pancakes? I think everyone else would be kind of like in the middle. I guess pancakes, they aren't exactly hard to cook.
Don't say that to Mars. Although I'll tell you this, he showed me pictures of them, and I'm guessing one of the I don't know when it came about, but one of the pancakes looked perfect.
Oh, that's good.
It was just having the range on maximum heat. Something I did not account for that.
Yeah. What do pancakes taste like after they've been Eldritch blasted? Does it cook them or incinerate them? Well, it does force damage, so it just blows them across your wall. You'd shoot it and it would just explode. Mars, I am a disaster in the kitchen. Subjectively, wouldn't Ashar or Keelik make pancakes that we would find gross, but would probably be a burst delight? Probably. I guess it kind of falls in the same realm as like Grama, who makes like a seafood pancake. Assuming that turtles eat nothing but seafood, but starfish. Oh my! What have I missed today? We're determining who would make which champion would make the best and the worst pancakes. And you're going to see Brig. Where are pancakes on the good, evil, neutral, evil spectrum? Good, neutral, evil.
Standard pancakes, probably the most lawful good you could be.
Just a nice, perfect circle pancake.
Yeah, just a good, homey. I mean, nothing is like bring everyone down for breakfast, some pancakes.
Yeah. I think I agree with Sierra Echoes. Pancakes themselves are neutral, but the toppings and what's put in the pancake is what changes the spectrum there.
I think once you put anything in a pancake, I don't know. You gotta leave. I was gonna say you gotta leave a pancake alone, but I do anything but that.
Yeah, yeah. Graphic Green. What do you do with Torm's Favor? Just started playing. Well, first of all, welcome to the game. And welcome to the stream. Torm's Favor. So Torm's Favor is what you go collect to increase your gold find. So the more favor you get, the more gold you'll get in the long run. Once you start earning a whole bunch, you can go into you should have your blessings screen. And if you go into there, you can spend your favor to get kind of a power spike by spending the favor. But you don't want to spend too much because then you start losing gold find percentage. So it's a nice balance of how much do you spend towards how much do you want to keep. So the one button I missed. There's a lot. There's a lot to go over. So yeah. So there's like a warning enabled if you spend more than I think it's like 10% of your gold find of your favor. So you'll get like a hey, like, are you sure you want to spend this much? So most people just recommend just like spending up till you get that warning and then just stopping for a while and then do a bunch more runs, get a bunch more more favor, and go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, you know what? You go ahead. Go ahead.
You're welcome, Graphic Green. Also, if you haven't already, you should join our Discord. A bunch of really helpful people there, and there's a great new player channel under the resources, where people just literally just spend their day there helping people. So, our Discord's great.
So, for scientific reasons, chat question: have you noticed anything better, worse, the same as it relates to how the pancakes are coming through the stream, any of that kind of stuff. Because I did get like a
New computer.
all-in-one desktop computer
Yeah.
instead of the laptop that was. I definitely am not getting a thing that's telling me that my frame rates are dropping from my logic capture.
That's good. Hercwork says lights are better. Um, you sound a bit better. Yeah, your mic quality's a bit better today.
I raised the actual volume of the microphone on the
Yeah.
computer for it, so it should be picking that up.
Yeah.
So the colors are even coming in a little bit better. You saying?
I think the colors are a bit hard because you've been doing blacks and grays so far.
Okay, Sean.
So I'm just saying, you talk about color when you've done a monochrome.
But it's looking crisp and clearer. Okay.
Yeah,
Contrast is better.
Color is better. Okay, cool.
Okay. Then I'll buy it. It was sort of a like, here, try it out if it's something that'll work for you.
Oh,
The only thing
cool,
that's a bummer. The bummer is it's an all-in-one, so you can't really make any.
And improvements.
Yeah, and a gaming computer, it is not.
Yeah. What kind of computer is it?
The Intel Core i3 10th Gen is what the sticker says on it.
Sorry.
I mean, the price is right. You know, it's $250.
That feels
If
like
I
that's
want
like
it.
250 is like too much for an i3. Yeah. Everyone's just ew, no, negative, do not keep. There's no way. Your laptop should be much better than this.
It is not. It's terrible.
That's so weird.
Ready for the flip?
All right, let's get some flips in chat. We'll talk about computer stuff afterwards. And there he is, Brig Hellclaw. Oh,
It is a decent price.
for a 10th gen decent price, yeah. Yeah, get at least an i5 10th gen, yeah. So the thing is with Lee, he's not streaming anything. I handle all the streaming. We're just on the Zoom call, right? So
Yeah.
Timmy X Sinclair. That does sound old, Jason.
I mean, look, if y'all are offering to put a better computer in front of me, that's great. But as this is the option I had of hey, this person passed away months before, months after getting. So it has been like an unused, for the most part, computer. When I was told that the original price they got it for was like $450, $500, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
That new does not seem like it's going to be. But I mean, it's running crisper and clearer.
Yeah.
Than.
Does it run a Commodore 64? I don't think so.
Oh my god, I love my Commodore 64.
The Tim X Sinclair has a whopping 2 kilobytes of memory. It uses 9-volt DC power.
California Games on the Commodore 64.
Yeah, 2K baby, yeah.
2K baby.
That is something special. My first computer was like a Windows 95, so we're already getting up there.
All right, I'm gonna take a slight Hellclaw departure. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
There is another one.
Yeah.
But we're gonna change it up on this one.
Jason,
back.
he's upset. Look, if we keep going, maybe we'll get the theme song we wanted.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Jason, do you want?
Yeah. You want that third pancake, huh?
Pancake? What do you think about a Phil Collins inspired Griddle Champion song?
Yeah. We did get a sixth one, so we could just happen to skip one today.
Although,
take a little bit longer on one of them,
I don't know how long we got Jason Charles Miller in chat, so I will actually just go right and do it.
All right. And we're thinking like a Phil Collins Tarzan, like went way too hard than it should have gone.
I just love Phil Collins.
Phil Collins is great, yeah.
And so Sean's sitting here like, oh, I want something metal.
No, I
And I'm
feel
just like,
I prefer metal music, but I don't think it'd be good as a theme song for our show.
that's not the vibe of our show.
It's not. Yeah. Uh, Mythal Dragon says I missed it. So which champion is this? This is Brig, the new upcoming champion. Tarzan, when it's harder than need to keep that disrespect out of your mouth.
Whoa! Who's giving disrespect to Tarzan?
No, I did. As I said, it's the theme song, like the album, just went so hard when like someone was like, "Hey, we just need some music for Tarzan." Phil Collins, you interested? And he's like, "This will be my opus, my magnum opus." Jeez, back in my day, we had tape drives. We wanted to play a game. It took 15 minutes to load it. I mean, some games still do take 15 minutes to load, depending on your computer. So nothing's changed.
I didn't say, Garwa, I'm not asking for a Weird Al Yankovic treatment of a Phil Collins song. I'm talking about an inspired by.
Yeah.
Although I do appreciate the "You'll Be in My Art." That was pretty good.
Yeah. We should test this computer. We'll try and load Cyberpunk 2077 onto it and see how well it runs.
Brother, I've already done tests, and let's just say, like I did, because I didn't even think about like, oh, this doesn't have any computing power. Just Final Fantasy 14 runs perfectly fine.
Wait, 14 runs fine on that?
Not 14. I'm sorry. 4.
Oh, okay. It's like 14? Like, what?
But although, damn, 14 won't.
Yeah. Jason says he went to play FIFA 2022 yesterday, and after it took 20 minutes. So yeah, nothing has changed. Yeah.
But yeah, I tried getting the what's it called? Bloodlines, the new Vampire the Masquerade game.
Oh yeah, no way. That's not gonna run.
I turned like everything down too, and it was just like,
Yeah, you will not be able to play any like modern game.
Yeah, Phasmophobia wouldn't work.
Yeah, Phasmophobia is not even that like powerful of a game from what I've seen. So
right, that's why I thought maybe that.
Yeah, does it even have a graphics card? Do you know what like the model of this thing is called?
Any of the specs, my dude.
Okay.
You're talking to the wrongest person about like.
Hold on. I'm gonna try and look this up. It might be too
but
old
I mean,
to find.
Beggars and the choosers they cannot be.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's better and cleaner than my laptop was. And y'all.
Oh wait, sorry. Did you get the? Was it the new Bloodlines or the old Bloodlines?
The new one.
Is the new one out?
Yeah. It's in early access, I think, but the one that's like is it called Bloodlines or is it?
Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Yeah, it's not out yet. So you probably got the first one.
Is that the one that just? I don't know, man.
Because there's the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which is not out yet. But there is the first one. I think is still on Steam. Or did you get Blood Hunt?
Blood Hunt.
Blood Hunt.
The one that just came out.
Talking about it's a battle royale. Oh my god.
Yeah.
we got Back for Blood. Got that a couple days yesterday, 2 days ago. So I'm excited to try that out.
Oh, maybe I should get that on my computer. Probably run real smooth.
Oh, it'll run great.
I'm glad I didn't get on Steam and buy like a $60 new release game, thinking like I was like maybe not.
Yeah. Wait, why did you know it's good? Nightbot it. Oh, is it because of Bloody?
Dang, Nightbot just doesn't mess around.
Yeah. Sierra Echo says, how many chess codes would a newish laptop be worth to you? I
I
missed that
actually
one.
don't really want the. I do want a desktop. Like now that I have an office and I don't have to break down every time I want to stream. But I mean, a million D.
A million? Yeah.
I know a guy.
We know some people on the inside who can come up with some chess codes, maybe.
I mean,
Question.
I'll get there at some point. It's just this was something that was just seriously like I was having all this trouble with getting my my stuff to work. You know, like that's the other thing. My laptop couldn't recognize that there was external microphone jacks, and I looked everything I could possibly do with that.
Yeah, that's super weird. Duenas has a question. When you download your Bardic Inspiration, does it download into your game or on your PC? So, in game, it's already in the jukebox, so you can listen to it there. If you download the actual download it on Steam or Epic, those will get you the actual files.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, the 1.5. So on
So good.
on Epic, when you go to install it, make sure you pick a different file path, or else it'll add it to like the program files Epic thing. So pick a different file path, and it'll help. And then Steam, usually it'll hide in like a soundtracks drop down. So if you add it to your library, it'll be like, I think usually at the top of like soundtracks, you can lower that one and show that. Epic didn't let you pick a file path. I was able to pick a file path for Epic. You have to I think you have to hit the 3 dots on the right hand side first to pick a file path, and then do the download, and then change it afterwards. Yeah.
So I thought of some potential. If we did go the Weird Al approach, I did think of some potential lyrics too.
If we do a Grill Champions for.
Yeah. I
All
don't
right.
sing well though, so. But why does it always seem to be your something about slot 3? I don't know.
You lost it.
I lost it.
Jason says he doesn't do parodies. It's too much legal mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want a parody. I like in the style of parodies. Yeah. Oh shoot.
Yeah. I want to find this computer that you got. I want to know what it is.
You just want to talk crap about
I do.
You just want to like openly.
Makes me wish I didn't.
Bad.
Makes me wish I hadn't sell my other stuff. I would have just sent it off to you if I knew it was that bad. Because I had I had an i5 with a decent, with an okay motherboard, like 8 gigs of RAM and a 970 graphics card, which would have been like huge upgrade to what you had.
Yeah, I mean, when did you do the getting rid of it?
Oh, like in the summer.
Yeah, so you already knew that I was having bad computer stuff.
I didn't think it was that bad though.
My laptop?
Yeah.
My laptop wouldn't read that a microphone was in. It dropped frames often.
Yeah. I guess I was more putting them to the user error more than anything, rather than the computer.
Twas
It's pebcac. I just assumed pebcac error, okay? So I kept offering to help with stuff.
Yeah, and I took everyone's suggestions and I looked up all the things and I had our most tech guy at Dane Cakes find me something.
I said pebcac and everyone's just laughing now.
I don't know what pepcake means. I'm that out of the loop.
Problem exists between chair and keyboard.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It is kind of a bummer though that my computer will never be.
I will get you there one day. Don't worry. So how you classify all of our tickets, Sean? uh, not always. Definitely some though. There have been a couple where it's like, oh, it's just this, and they go, oh, of course. Um, Pepcac is a nice way of saying the ID10T error. Yeah. Having us told one of my managers once that the problem they were having was a Pepcac error. He just instantly asked me if I could fix it. Oh, bless their heart. Yeah. Sweet summer child. I'm sorry. Started saying, so GoFundMe for Lee's new computer. Yeah. Christmas is coming up, guys. Come on. There's what? How many people got watching right now? 400 people right now. Come on, we all chip in a couple bucks. Boom, he's got a computer. A decent one too. Nah.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna use our show to shill for a computer. I'm just gonna complain about mine.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. We'll have a secret stream where he's not here, and we'll talk about it.
Although I also have this feeling that if I was like, oh babe, check it out, I got a new computer. Like, oh, why? I'm like,
Yeah. Where'd that money come from, huh?
I mean, explain it. But
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we didn't suggest it. It was chat, but yeah. Sounds like Sydney should promote young artists and provide them proper work permit. Well, Lee's not young, so.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, that was. You were real quick to bust that out.
Next week, 12 of the 89 champions will be bards next week. Wow. That's actually a pretty high percentage there. Wow, Sean.
I mean, you said that with your whole chest too.
Yeah, I didn't hold back on that one. Did anyone else do that, Bus? Yeah. Oh. Rapid fire here. There we go.
It's hard because you would think he's young because he does such a childish thing with pancake. I'm like, ah.
How bold of you to assume, huh?
I'm like a week
bye, Trevor.
old. Bye, Trevor.
Herbert says, no, it's your voice. You sound very young.
Don't love that either. This has not been a make Lee feel good about stuff day, huh?
Hey, we're talking about how nice your pancakes are. Don't worry. Darkot has a question. This might be a dumb question. No dumb questions here. Everyone's got to start somewhere. How do I choose who to upgrade first in my party?
That's a great question.
That's actually a really good question. That's also a really, really hard question. There's a couple ways you can go about it. You can just upgrade in order, which is what I used to do. Whoever's in slot 1 gets upgraded first, and then work my way up the line. A bit more involved would be to kind of go through, open up each character's sheets, and there's an option to see kind of future upgrades, and see which one makes sense for you to go for first. Maybe one of them is like self. Maybe like Bruno has like a self upgrade 100%, but Celeste has a we're gonna buff her what is her other ability called? That's not the cure.
Depeche Mode. Did I get them confused too?
What's it called? Oh, Crusader's Mantle. Yeah, maybe it'll be buff to Crusader's Mantle. and you might want to choose that over just a self DPS buff to Bruenor. So
I thought that was a clever enough joke, and then you just let it.
I did
slide
not
over.
know what the joke was, so I just kept going. Elf Nelson says it was good though.
Thank you.
I didn't even hear what you said. I just like focused on the question.
Well, you said no.
Yeah, you can't explain it now.
Can't
So
do it.
no. But yeah, Dark Red. So yeah, those are the two options there. Either they do it my way, which isn't the best way, to be honest, which is just upgrading them in order of slot, or you can, if you want to be a bit more involved with it, going through each of the upcoming upgrades and seeing what works best to come up with.
I like the real bunny beast. It's a joke that shows your age. I got the reference. Hey, real bunny beast. I don't need a joke to show my age. Sean just flat out went.
I didn't hear it.
Old man Goldberg over here.
We're only we're not even. I don't even think we're that far apart in age. It's only a couple of years, I think.
You just turned 30?
31.
Almost?
31.
30, oh. I mean, a lot can be done in 6 years, man.
Oh, it's 6. Oh, okay. I thought it was closer.
Spoiler alert, I'm 37.
Pepper's Farm, remembers? Yeah. Yeah, Dirk was, like I said, young. So I feel like we have our player base seems to be either working in the computer science sector of some sort of group there, and then the other half is like age 50 plus.
Whoa.
I like it's just that's how it everyone in chat has been like, oh, 37, you're still young, you whippersnapper, calling us babies and stuff. So like,
Y'all still understand Twitch and
yeah,
computers more than I ever
yeah,
will.
that's a sharp divide. Or some of us are both. Yeah, exactly. Like there's just a.
And you're fans of someone making pancake pictures.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's why it's so fun.
Yeah, like Vampire 3 says industrial automation engineering 42. We are here in the interwebs yet.
I'm gonna flip this pancake.
It's not bubbled in the middle though. Oh my god. Oh, early flip. Yay,
No,
rocking
sorry.
on.
I gave it support.
Support. So this is one of the Ascendant skins, I believe. Yes. This will be one of the skins that comes out for Brig, for the Ascendancy skins. Ooh, yeah, baby.
I hate when my phone judges me and I take a picture and goes, a clean lens will make a better.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if you know this phone, but I deal in a pancake medium.
Yeah. This one, the Ascendant skin, very much is just Jason Charles Miller in a gold suit.
Hold on. Just because it needs to happen.
Basically wanted a ZZ Top outfit for Ascendancy. Yeah, that makes sense. It feels like it's just you on a normal day.
Yeah, I read the first image I think I saw was this one.
Yeah.
And also this one. And I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly what the score is here.
Yeah.
I gotta say, really like this pancake.
Yeah, that one's really good. The other ones are great too. Not just that one, but
when you do a full body, you have to make some concessions for it to fit.
yeah. Jason says, "Great job on all three. I think you could do art one day."
Wow, have you ever done like real art?
Yeah. Got you. Thank you, Jason, for getting in on this. Yeah.
You could probably decorate cakes. I'm like, probably. But
Artellus Numeron 18 says, "Could the beanie be a hint for future champions?" Bro, I wish.
Wait, what?
I'm wearing my Vox Machina crew beanie today.
Oh.
Yeah. That's me saying I wish we get Critical Role stuff in the game, but they are so busy. Holy smokes!
You got a better chance of Storyteller Mars Presents being characters being in the game before Legend, before the Vox Machina is in there.
Yeah. Yeah, what there was like
That's
the
me projecting. I want what?
yeah the that Variety article that came out yesterday that was kind of detailing a lot of the stuff. Like they have like that new book. It's coming out in March, which I'm gonna run a campaign of 100%. Um, they alluded to a video game being created too, which is like, oh, I'm excited to see what that is.
I wonder who they get to voice the.
If they don't voice their own characters in the game, that's gonna be weird.
I mean, they
I want
probably
to know
want
who's
people.
I want to know what kind of game it is and who's developing it. I mean, all I want is Dare Hacks and now Champions. Oh, that's the sorcerer map played in in Exandria Unlimited, right?
All I want is Garlock,
All I want is you.
Trevor's uh, goblin sorcerer, I believe.
Yeah. Hopefully it's
Thinks
not
is
as
a
good as
wizard.
Heroes of the Hall. Oh yeah, the Champions of the Hall. Yeah, the what was it called? Dark Alliance, right? Yeah.
How was that? It sort of got um, forgotten in time pretty quick.
Yes, because apparently the game was not very good. Abigail says they played it twice and uninstalled it. And so that should tell you how bad it was. Yeah, it
It
got
looked entertaining.
it got slammed like really hard. Uh, IGN gave it a 4 out of 10. It's got mixed reviews on Steam, which is generally not a good sign. It's already on sale, so
You know what game was a lot of fun? And
Battle
I'm sure
Champions.
it got panned.
What? What game?
Because you know how when they make video games based on movies, it's always like rushed and like just never good.
Oh yeah,
Like for instance, in that camp, the Star Trek game they made based on the movie was real bad. But no, the Captain America game they made for like the first Captain America game, it definitely had its faults. Like it wasn't a polished, amazing game, but it's fluid. But like its motion and how you moved acrobatically and how your shield play worked and all of that
yeah.
made it just like one of the most fun experiences I've had in gamesing.
I want to try Bridge Crew. The Star Trek Bridge Crew. That looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. So you know how I don't know if it's ever come up here talking about games where I'm like, oh man, you know what game I really like, but no one really talks about, etc. Is that it's referred to? I think it's not the actual name, but Operation Winback. It's like one of the precursor third-person shooters with cover and things like that. And it's like, oh man, it feels like no one's ever heard of this. Well, if anyone saw the Nintendo Direct today for Animal Crossing, which we watched and Ashley flipped out about. But they also talked about, and I'm excited for the like Nintendo Online Plus or whatever it's called. It's gonna basically do what they did with like the Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, but now with N64 games. And their like initial release of games is really strong. But Operation Winback is in it.
Oh,
Day
that's
one.
cool.
I even like looked at like the games like, oh man, I hope they get that game at some point.
I've never played it, but I recognize the box art. Like I think I've seen it on like the shelves when I went to like rent games back in the day. But yeah, I haven't played it. I'm a bit excited for that thing, but it just I don't know. I think I'd rather just them like create like an N64 like mini like they've done in the past, like they've done with the SNES and stuff. That way I can mod it and add more games to it, which I think is why they're not doing that anymore. Because those mini machines were so easy to mod.
I think that you overestimate what easy means in that kind of thing. Like I have
No, these ones were literally like if you get the right program, you literally just plug it into your computer, hit a button, and it's done. Like it's really easy to do. Phoenix Fire also says that just have to say this show really helps me start my Fridays. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome.
thank you.
Thanks for stopping by on Fridays.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here without y'all being here and
Yeah.
enjoying what we do.
Yeah.
Especially because we're so different than your traditional idol champions based. Although we did start a really cool trend, and now there's some really amazing content.
That is true. Starhouse says that and the fact that they can reach a wider audience with using digital distribution. You don't have to obnoxious crowds rushing staff. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but what do they care when if you mod it? They only bother product. You'd be surprised. He's Jingzin. Nintendo cares a lot about their property. So.
And they are litigious.
Yes. Oh, all right. Stretch break.
Everyone stand up and stretch.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's go back to making fun of Dark Alliance. Where they would.
It looked like, I wouldn't call it good, but it looked fun.
Yeah, I think it looked okay, but there was a lot of things afterwards that just like, and when you watched a bit more of it, it was like, why is this like? I think someone commented earlier about like, why is Canterbury so up and in the melee with people, and not like using the bow like she should be.
Mm.
Legobyte says I played it quite a bit with friends, and it was fun with friends, but boring alone. Engleswork says it is fun. Oh, okay. The problem with this characters are so sacred. What a trash effort from. Yeah. I mean, I remember
Right.
like watching like I think I saw some of the video clips of them where they're like, oh, we're all huge like D&D fans and all this stuff, and it's like obviously didn't really look too much into it. Like when they first showed the beholder that was just shooting random beams out, I was like, that put me off in the beginning.
And it's like, here's the thing too, is, there's something that you can say towards like, yeah, well, you can be a fan, but you got to make sure that you, like, how do you fit all of that in, et cetera, et cetera. Look at the care and effort that Idol Champions puts into like their characters that they make
Yeah.
from existing properties,
Mm-hmm.
like just the amount of conversation, like, okay, Celeste, for instance, who I may or may not be making right here, creating that character and the conversations that I know that they had with Tanya to make the character feel right. I mean, everybody that has a character based on their live, like actual play shows and content, things like that, their input is so vital. And I've seen every single person that's done it has like, will point out like, oh my gosh, they even did this. They even added this. I can't, just like the little details that are so meaningless in the grand scheme. But to those that do know, are just like, oh my gosh, that is so perfect and brilliant and care. careful and loving and all of that. So it's like it's very doable.
I didn't want to say it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm inside and outside enough to be able to not sound like I'm patting myself on the back by talking about
Yeah.
how.
Yeah. Exactly. Um. Yeah. I mean, like, who was it? I saw someone say something. Anglo Sport has a good point where it's like most people bashing it probably never played it, which is a fair point to make. Like, I haven't played it. Um. So I try not to pick on the gameplay aspect of it because I don't know what that is. So I want to pick up on stuff I've seen in like the trailers and stuff, which and the bit of content I've watched on it to see what it was like, and it didn't look fluid, didn't look that smooth.
Well, they weren't doing anyone any favors with like that announcement, like
Oh, the original
the Blair Witch camera work.
the GoPro at the end of the sword, yeah,
That was just a weird choice.
yeah. And I mean, there might be some people out there too who enjoy the game, which all power to you. Um,
Well, there's always gonna be. There's
yeah,
always gonna be someone whose favorite thing is like everything that exists in mainstream, like in main enough stream, whatever,
yeah,
is someone's favorite, and sometimes that blows my mind.
yeah.
Just like this, this dumpster fire is someone's favorite movie.
Three Ninjas.
But then again, I'll say that Three Ninjas is good though.
It's a good movie. Yeah,
It's not. It doesn't belong in anyone's favorite of all time category.
hey,
It
that's
just
mine.
does. I know.
Yeah,
It just doesn't belong there.
yeah,
Um, but like, it makes a lot more sense than say Howard the Duck.
yeah. The most popular way to kill bosses was to glitch them into the geography where they would die instantly. Wow. Huh.
Speed run.
Yeah. Apparently, another D&D game news. Apparently, Baldur's Gate 3 got a big update today. Where it
I
added,
wonder if I could run that on my.
yeah, probably not. They added what? I think they added Sorcerer's new area and some new stuff. Some new stuff, yeah. Baldur's Gate. It's not out of beta yet. Apparently, it's still in beta. What did they add? A lot of new stuff. A bunch of new like attacks and stuff. Apparently, the meta magic for sorcerer, new spells, chromatic orb, cloud daggers.
Have you played that yet?
I haven't. I'm holding off. 'Cause I want to play like the full version when it gets released, and not the in beta version.
Right, but your feedback could be vital to making sure that that turns out right.
It's true.
As someone who is both into D&D, works for a video game company, like
Yeah. Apparently they have a cool like they created their own like playtester thing. It's called World something, where it's like an AI just runs the game like over and over again at like super fast speed. Baldur's Gate 3 is
so
believed 2023. Dang! Holy, oh my god, that's a long time. What is there? Let me see it for the full game. Uh, that's not. Well, it's confirmed Baldur's Gate 3 won't be leaving early access in 2021. So, should I finish BG 1 and 2 first? I don't know if you have to.
I feel like that's super unnecessary. I mean, I think you could enjoy playing them, but I think that
Yeah, you'll get like Baldur's Gate lore, but I don't think you need it for the story.
the gameplay is so vastly different, isn't it?
I think it's so moderately the same as just your enhanced version of Baldur's Gate 3 compared to.
It's also based on a different version of D&D.
Oh yeah, it would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Our real time with pause. Yeah. BG1 is pretty quick. BG2 is a huge game. Yeah, I've not played either of them, so.
I mean, does it feel like you're playing a Dungeons and Dragons game? Not like video game, but like a game of D&D?
Oh, yeah.
Because a little demo thing I saw looked pretty cool in that vein, but
Yeah, from like Fortnite, I've seen they use a lot of rolls and stuff are cool, but Real Collective, they took 13 hours to stream Baldur's Gate 1. That's not bad. 13 hours is pretty quick.
could I run Baldur's Gate 1 on my computer?
You probably could. It would probably run pretty smoothly. You could probably run like Diablo and Diablo 2.
The remaster?
No.
I'm just gonna start a new stream just called "Will It Run?"
Yeah. Bold of you to think you could stream on that.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, we'll Zoom call and I'll load the stream from this side.
That's depressing.
Yeah. Man, don't worry. One day you'll get bit by bit. You'll get a computer. It'll be a good one.
I don't know, man.
Sean was feeling spicy today. Apparently, yeah. I've been out of it all week, so this is like I feel like my first day back to being like normal.
Yeah. Hey, Lee, you've been having a rough go of it lately, right? Yeah, kind of, Sean. Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna kick you. 1 second. Yeah. Will it run? Yeah. Maybe blasphemy to some, but I thought Neverwinter Nights was superior to Baldur's Gate. Ooh. Chat, your rebuttal. How do you feel about Neverwinter Nights compared to Baldur's Gate? And do we ban Rust Bunny or not? Ooh, no, just kidding.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, I think it's Mars that said this. Yeah. Now that Wild Magic Sorcerer's in Baldur's Gate 3, we could play as Delina. That's big brain, right? That's big brain, Mars. I like it. They're different games. Original Angst says Neverwinter Nights is superior. Baldur's Gate had better area artwork, but you're also comparing 2.5 edition and 3.5. Oh, okay. When will we get the log of the new champion on the blog? On the blog. I think they're working on the release stuff. So the spotlight should be up soon. Okay, on spotlight. I can check when.
Oh man! Well, I found my cap that has a little crack in the leak.
Oh no!
Or
a little leak in the crack. Ew.
Gross.
Yeah.
In the.
Oh yeah. Neverwinter Nights still has an active community going. You know, I'm not surprised.
And that's different than Neverwinter, right?
Yeah, I think Neverwinter is an MMO.
Mm-hmm.
The Neverwinter Nights, I think, was like a. I don't know what kind of game it was actually.
A video game.
What? No.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like third-person-y Skyrim.
Ooh,
Ish.
that is.
I don't know if it was more great. It was a more single multiplayer campaign. Yeah, I don't know how what the movement or anything looked like, but it looks kind of.
Would it play on my computer?
Yeah, probably actually. Hold on, let's take a look. The enhanced edition. What are the specs required? Requires a 64-bit processor and operating system, Windows 7 and up, which I assume you have.
I have Windows 10.
Oh, wait. Oh wow. Intel Core i3 third gen or equivalent. We determined you have a 10th gen, so you have 4 gigabytes of RAM.
8.
Oh, okay.
Is that good? That's not good at all, is it?
No, it's good. It's 16's better, but 8 is good. Okay, what kind of graphics card does that thing have?
I couldn't even tell you how to find out.
Yeah. And do you have 12 gigabytes of space?
Yes, I have like a 100-something gigabytes.
Oh, okay. There's
Like,
no way. There's no way it has a graphics card. Yeah, I was just thinking that too. But the i3 has a built-in one, so it's got onboard graphics probably,
right?
Which should definitely be enough.
I mean, is it serious? Because I know that there are external graphics cards that you can get.
No.
Yeah, I've heard.
I mean, you can get like an actual graphics card you plug into the computer. I don't think there is one that's like USB. If there is, I'd never heard of them.
I swear, when I got the really depressing, like, can you do this to an all-in-one computer? And they're like, you cannot upgrade an all-in-one computer.
USB graphics card. Oh, I have never heard of those. That's
Hey, Sean.
What?
Do you have any like paper towel or anything in your office? Because you got all this egg on your face. You probably want to wipe that off.
They're normally sold with USB HDMI adapters, but they're external graphics cards. Huh? Cool. I did not know that. That's neat.
Yeah. I don't know how like good that is. It's also probably very expensive.
Yeah. Hey, Linus Tech Tips. Put a desktop GPU in a laptop the cheap way. Whoa, who's the spicy one now? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm getting angry. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I'm disappointed in my system, and it sucks because, like, here's the thing. Regardless of all of that, it is. I mean, it's running better than my laptop.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a step up, that's great, right?
Right.
Get what you can.
And while I'd love to be like, hi, yeah, my internet chat room told me that $250. I mean, it's still $200 less than it was originally.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much unused.
Yeah. I mean, graphics cards in general are just way too expensive to buy by themselves. You'd have to really go out and buy like a pre-built.
Mm-hmm.
And in that, you're looking at minimum 800, right? Well, 800 Canadian from 800 to 900 Canadian from what I've seen.
So I mean, that's just might as well just get in there.
Yeah. So.
I gotta say though, I do like the all-in-one aspect of it.
Yeah.
I know it sucks because I can't upgrade it or anything like that, but not having like a hot tower at my feet, pretty cool.
I mean, you shouldn't have a hot tower at your feet. I mean, there's a problem there. You need fans in there. Fans, man.
It's so hot. It still generates amount of heat.
Trizen 007 says, where do you get all the colors that you use? Did you have to make your own food coloring? I only ever find basic colors.
So, yeah, don't use the liquid colors that you can get at the supermarket. I mean, you can. If you're, just, I want to mess around with it, you can totally do that. They cook a little bit weird. The colors don't, sometimes the colors cook differently. That even happens with what I have. Some of my like lighter purples will cook weird, but I use the icing gel food coloring that you can get at like specialty bake shops. You can actually even get some of the stuff at like a Michael's or a hobby shop. I prefer you didn't go to Hobby Lobby, but Michael's or a hobby shop.
Yeah, we actually Nevada found some icing gel food coloring at like Bulk Barn. And also powder food coloring. What are your thoughts on that?
I've never used it. I think that powder food coloring works probably for a thinner medium. I'd have to mess around with it. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's fine. But if you want to go with like a couple of drops will do you,
Yeah.
you're looking at, all right, cook. But yeah, so and then also, on the honestly, if you're like, I want to be set up perfectly for it. If you go to dancakes.com, you can actually buy the griddle I have. We sell this griddle. But if you're not looking to spend, you know, somewhere between $80 and $90, but you get a griddle, you get bottles, you get a booklet that goes over it.
Yeah.
It's a really good thing. But
Does
I mean,
your discount code still work?
I don't know.
Oh no.
A pandemic happened, and so
Yeah.
pushing the. But what you can also do. Oh, thanks for the link drop, Garwar. You can also get like a bottle kit and a color kit. Like we sell that kind of stuff too. So you can get a palette of colors.
Yeah.
That I mean, it's literally like what I use. I don't use like a ton of different colors. I mix them. So like to get this kind of I don't know, it's showing this good.
Like a gray.
But it's sort of like a chocolatey gray. I used a drop of brown and a drop of black, and it made more of like a charcoal sort of color.
Yeah.
Um, I made a yellow, and then I put a few I put a little bit of the like I poured the yellow into a bottle to about here, and then filled it up with pancake, so that I made a pale yellow.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. You get to do a lot of cool color theory stuff if you're trying to.
You remember too, all the batter you're adding is adding that kind of like batter white, like off white to it too. So you kind of adjust your coloring for that too.
Well, I mean, if you use the right kind of batter, it is. But I also I use a white icing gel, so that I have the difference is that.
Yeah.
But in a pinch, you can just use if you're doing someone's eyes or whatever, you can just fill it with your fill color, your regular batter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this doesn't seem to want to cook. What's going on?
I don't know. It's sort of slow going. Which is weird. And I have it. I mean, it's up there. It's
Is it hot still? Like, don't touch it, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's also I put just because this isn't bubbling doesn't mean it's not ready. Same with the Jason Charles Miller one. It was thinner in that area, and I want if it's too thin, then it will sort of stick more and rip. You'll get some of that ripping.
Yeah.
That's just not as clean. And so you want to put more batter on it to make it a little bit thicker, give it a little more weight.
Yeah. Don't tell him not to touch the grill. He can touch the grill if he wants. Please touch the grill. Yeah. No, I'm not going to tell him to hurt himself.
I have so many burns on my arm.
Yeah. So I don't want you to hurt yourself more.
You would think that being a warlock with a pact of the griddle wouldn't give you fire resistance, but it doesn't.
Nah. It's too easy.
What, you want me to do everything for you?
Ooh, oh boy.
Y'all ready for flips?
Let's go. I gotta see some flips in chat. Wow. Ooh, Ascendant Celise looks so badass. I'm excited for these skins. The scimitar, oh, it's gonna be so cool. Woo! Bad Billy 2000 says, Lee, after watching you for a bit, you inspired me to color some food. Took pizza cheese and food colored red, yellow, and blue and made rainbow pizzas for my kids.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
Was it fun?
That sounds like a ton of fun.
Yeah. It's all you need is have fun doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Succeeded in art.
So who's hyped for the Time Gate weekend? Woo! Oh yeah, 25 minutes, Time Gate weekend. Would you look at that? Oh my god.
So, can I talk about next week or what's up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so good news, bad news situation. I'm gonna start with the bad.
Always ended a good note.
Next Friday, we are not gonna have an episode because I have an event that I'm working, which is also good news.
That is good news. Yeah.
The actual super good news is, to make up for it, we're going to do not just one, but 2 extra shows next week. So,
Woo!
This coming Wednesday and Thursday from 9 to 11, Extra Griddle Champions.
Hey. We need a parody of y'all ready for this? For y'all ready for flips? Yeah. We've been griddled. Yeah. Yeah. Good. It's good news all around. Even if we don't have one on Friday, we'll have ones. We'll have ones on Wednesday and Thursday, and then Lee gets to go work an event and make the moolah, make the dough, make the batter. So, where you going this time? What's the event?
An F1 racing event.
Oh.
And one of the things that makes me, it's so funny, like, I had brought up that I had to do this, and someone was like, "Oh, that sucks." I'm like, "No, it's fantastic." Like, going out of town and safety protocols are so important to me. The fact that I have to go get a COVID test before I go, it's great. Like, yes, please, like, have everyone do all the things to make sure everyone is
being safe.
Is being safe, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like when we worked that event in Philly.
Yep.
The people that were there had to show a negative test, and it was still all masked, and it was like most people were vaccinated too, so it's just like so many extra measures to make sure that people weren't being silly.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Being tested at least a good sign that the event is taking things seriously, which is very true. Very true.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, great.
Yeah. I love the instrumental for the Idol Champions theme song. It's so good.
I can't hear it.
Bad Blood G says, how would you food gel things for things like bread dough? Would the color stay? I don't see why it would.
Yeah.
Maybe after it's proof, probably. Then you'd add it in.
No, because once you're proving bread, you don't want to mess with it, right?
Oh, after it's proofed.
So I'm saying you don't want to mess with it after it's proofed.
I thought you could do it afterwards.
You would mix it in.
Yeah. Oh, hey, TTRPG Gifts. Thanks for the sub. Woo, 4 months. So just do it beforehand and then let it proof and see. Yeah. Nevada had a really hard time over the weekend trying to make bread. I think 2 or 3 attempts I went through, and then it just didn't work. The first time everything went smoothly, but then when she put it in the oven, it's just like, wow, this isn't like cooking quickly. And she's like, Sean, is our oven in Fahrenheit or Celsius? I was like, well, usually Fahrenheit.
Really?
Yeah. She was like, oh, what? It says 190. So she put the bread in at 190 Fahrenheit instead of, but it said because to her defense, the recipe she used was very like flip flopping and on everything was doing. So the recipe was whack, that she says. So it should have been at 190 Celsius, not 190 Fahrenheit.
Right.
Then we had she like cranked the heat up, and I was like, "Well, we have to go. Like, we're going out to do some things today." She's like, "Oh, fine." So we threw that one out. Then she tried it again, I think on the Sunday, and it just wouldn't proof. Like, did everything as she should have, all the proper steps, and then just nothing proofed. It was like, well, that got thrown out too now. So yeah, half the measurements were in volumes and half were in weight. Yeah, so it was very unfortunate. There were gonna be these cute little like pumpkin bread. And she bought string for it to make it actually look like a pumpkin too. So it's very unfortunate. That is maddening. Yeah, exactly. Still, that's gonna be sad. We can try again tomorrow. I don't know. We'll try it together. So if we both fail, then we know it's the recipe fault. That's worse. Oh no. I'm okay at baking.
Sean, Mister, I'm a decent cook. I just don't enjoy them.
It's true. I don't really like cooking that much. It just says no. Ouch. The cookies I made weren't too bad. They were just very, very big.
I don't think I've ever really baked.
Just for making Sean do it this time. Yeah. I'll put my hand on. Let me try. You've never really baked before?
Mm-mm.
No? You just never tried it, or you never got around to it?
Never really tried it. I also haven't exactly had the best setup for baking. I sort of do now though. I mean, our kitchen's a decent kitchen,
Nice.
but just a lot more that goes into baking, and I don't want to do it.
Yeah, the cleanup for baking is quite a lot. So.
Oh shoot, man! I already know what the cleanup is like for pancake
Yeah.
bacon.
It's just like my grandma recipe. They calls for a pinch of salt, a bit of allspice, and a lump of lard. Ew. Oh man, only 17 minutes left. Oh no.
Yeah, sorry, Bubba.
It's okay. We'll be back early next week, so it's fine.
It's true.
Which means I gotta figure out what we're gonna do sooner. So usually I get the art ready on Wednesdays for Friday. So now I should probably get it done on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then lucky this week because you got if it wasn't for Dylan, I would not have art.
Yeah. I was gonna message him when I was in bed with my brain splitting. And I was like, hey, can you do the art? But when I checked, he'd already sent it. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. I was pretty
Yeah.
pretty grateful for his message as well.
Yeah. If not, you would have got it. It would have been late. It would have been 6 p.m. or something when I was alive.
I mean, in theory, I don't need that much of a heads. I could technically get it Friday morning and still be able to make it happen.
Yeah.
But especially depending on what's going on with them.
I am not awake enough Friday morning to get you the art.
Yeah.
I'll be real early for that one.
It's just a matter of I like to kind of give thought to my colors and all that kind of stuff. It's nice for me to be able to think about.
Plan it in your head.
Yeah.
Rather than rush through it, yeah.
If there's colors that I have to make that are not just oh, this is red, this is green, but a shade of, then I really like to give it the consideration of okay, how would I make that?
Yeah. Yeah, because I brought you use the same amount of measurement. Apply an egg-sized amount. Me as a teenager. Robin's egg or dinosaur egg? Yeah, just two vastly different sizes. Yeah. I think a lot of things up here is usually just like use a quarter sized or a dime sized amount. Man, you know what? Idle Champion's theme song would be great on Rock Band. I think it would be a great addition to Rock Band.
Heck yeah.
Oh, hey, Tanya. Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm so. Oh, you just missed the Leafs, too. Oh, no.
All right, check it out. As
Hold on.
soon as this one is cooked, I will 100% put it back up for. Well,
You can just hold it out.
yeah, I can do it.
Sorry, we got it. We got you. We got you. Oh, there it is. Look at it. So beautiful. Yeah, this new skin looks amazing. Ah, sick.
And I'll send you a picture of it that isn't with any kind of faults from my trying to hold it upright.
Yeah. Before we flip, I'll message Aaron and be like, "Hey, we're gonna flip the we're gonna flip Havlar's new skin." Oh man, I can't wait to play D&D today. Although I assume there's gonna be we have another shopping episode today. One of our players got his new schedule, which is fantastic for him because he works in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And he does his new schedule is 4 days on, 4 days off, which started yesterday. And he works 3 to 11. So we're like, oh, it's very unfortunate, but like I think this is them finally giving him like more full-time hours kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like fantastic, you got this. It's not just like waiting around for on-call stuff all the time, or having to work a bunch of overtime. Like you have like a set schedule now, but D&D.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I got to end my hiatus, although we were missing a couple of people in our game. So it was basically Robo Goblin and myself,
Mm-hmm.
and Garwar. Basically, it's so funny too because like our characters have like an advisor, and one of our players was able to just their work has really given them the runaround. Like they just have had to cover so many shifts. So so they've been unable to play for a while.
Aw.
Yeah. So basically it was one of those like and they disappeared, and we'll come back to that as soon as we can as to what happened and why they disappeared.
Yeah.
But it's been a little bit.
They're on a side quest doing stuff.
But we're basically role-playing as like, this is our first day here. One of our members is missing, and our advisor's like so excited about this other thing. I'm like, did you miss the part where I said someone's missing? Like, so we're just like talking about how like negligent the guy is.
Yeah, we've had a couple sessions where we've been like arguing with the council that we're like in like so like Humblewood, like the kind of the main city is called Alderheart, which is a giant tree, which is where most of the bird folk live, and they're kind of see themselves as like the noble group, and the humble folk who live on the ground are, tend to be like farmers and all that stuff, and there's like a bunch of like wildfires going on and like banditry that's happening, so we like our job was to like go to Alderheart, talk to the council, see what we can do to help, and to figure out why that applies to our hometown. We're getting there. And so when we talk to the council's just like, oh, we want to protect ourselves from the bandits and all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, but there's wildfires that are like going to burn down the entire forest and kill everybody. And that's what's creating the bandits. It's like, oh, well, yeah, but we need to protect ourselves here in the big tree. I'm like, it was like two sessions of just me like getting really mad at this council and like putting them on the spot, just like berating them over and over again. And I'm like, you guys are dumb.
It's hard too, though, in games where it's like, all right, man, do you really want to have the sessions become you fighting this fire, or do you want to go kill that monster? Because, like,
Yeah,
yeah, in reality, this fire is absolutely more pressing right now.
yeah. It's funny. It's weird because like like from their perspective, the bandits were more pressing because they are the ones like robbing people like along the trails and stuff. And it's just very frustrating. Like, okay, look, the root cause of the problem is the wildfires that are happening that are caused by like monsters, not just random fires. Or you're gonna like, help these people. You're gonna stop the bandits who are trying to, like take some money from you. Like, okay, you're broke, but you're alive, so pick one. Yeah, so we end up like, and then like the next day, like a big like we had the biggest like bandit attack happened, and we had to like go and stop that. So, but it was we could go back and like, oh, you solved the bandit problem, but there's still more bandits, so go do that. Like, but the wildfire is like, no, the bandit problem first. Like, no.
Well, I mean, do you have player agency? Like, your group have the agency to be like, you know what? We'll get back to you. These fires need to stop.
Yeah. All the thing is like like we need to go through them to like help use their network to figure out what's going on, or we'll just be wandering around aimlessly trying to find stuff. So we're like, all right, for now we'll help you with the bandits, but then afterwards, you need to help us with the fire stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Descriptions making me want to play a Humblewood campaign using characters from Everdell. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, the Humblewood has actually been a lot of fun so far.
And this is the group that you like found. Like, you don't.
No, this is the group I've been playing with for like the past like year and a half now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other group we've only done like 3 sessions worth.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating on my end because like because I have D&D Beyond, I have everything set up on there, and I found an extension that helps bring it into Roll20, but the DM is like, no, you can't use that. You have to input everything into Roll20, and it's like, but Roll20 doesn't have everything for my character because it's Roll20. I'm not paying extra to get on Roll20 when I have it on D&D Beyond. Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know if I want to keep playing because like I want to use the stuff I have on D&D Beyond and track everything on there. And they're like, he's like, well, I don't want to have to like have 2 screens open to track your stuff on D&D Beyond. It's like, well, you don't have to.
Have you explained the how he doesn't have to? Like, here's how you do it.
Yeah, like we've talked about it a little bit, but he's very stuck on like everything has to be on Roll20. So I was like, okay, whatever.
And these are people you don't know that well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
time to.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on it right now, so I'll probably do one more session, see how it goes, and then if I like using Roll20, then I'll stick with it. But if not, then
What day do you play that game?
Mondays. It's weird because when I started up with them, I was like, yeah, I have like all this stuff on D&D Beyond that is like completely unlocked for everybody. You're all free to use it. He's like, oh my god, that's so great, thanks. And then now he's like, no, you have to use Roll20. Like, what? Like, again, maybe not wanting to have like multiple screens up, but like, it's not that difficult to tab between stuff.
Yeah. We play on Demiplane.
Oh, really? How is that?
I mean, it is one of those like we do D&D Beyond for our character stuff, and oh, Tanya, that is 100% not a problem. Um, I saw that you were starting at about the same time, so I did push the doing Salisa's skin farther back, and so it is what happened, and I just love having you here regardless. And anytime I get to make a rival's pancake, it fills me with a lot of joy. So
Oh, hold on. Sure, you're gonna flip soon. I'm gonna message Aaron. Hold on.
Yeah, it's got to cook just for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Tanya, congratulations on wrapping season 3 of Motherlands.
Oh yeah, big congrats to that.
Heck yeah.
Ooh. Great Dawn Voices Owlbear Rodeo. It's a great digital tabletop. I've never heard of that one.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've never used it, but
All right, hold on. Can we talk about how this is what the show's on Google for them?
was it what?
I put it in chat. It's these like little like ASCII art of like a little bear. It's so cute.
Is that what that's called? ASCII art?
I think so.
I don't know, man. You know from the power of my computer how much knowledge I have.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never used Owlbear Rodeo. I'm gonna have to figure out how it works. We try it out. Yeah, we usually just use Discord for voice chat, and then Roll20 has the like for our Friday games. Yeah, Discord for voice chat, and then Roll20 has the little video, so we just use that. On Roll20.
Isn't Lee's screen on his new computer just
Yeah.
Felt all positive about the fact that I upgraded from my laptop, only to find out recently that it was like
just straight thrashing you. Yeah.
It was a lateral movement.
Yeah. No, I'm happy. I'm happy that it's working better. So.
If I get enough, if a bunch of people are like, "Hey, I want to commission a pancake art video from you," then I'll raise my coffers and put that towards upgrading my system.
Yeah.
As of right now, all of my money is going into our dog.
Yes. Yeah. That is definitely a lot more important than the computer. But
I've started calling her New Bed because we were thinking about getting a new mattress, and then thousands of dollars later, that is not on our docket.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
the worst part too is mattresses aren't cheap either. Like, those are super expensive. Yeah. Real Bunny Beast says, "Wait, where can we request custom pancake art videos?"
Hit up my Twitter and you can email me. My email address is on there, and we can discuss it. Yep. Or you can also just DM me and we'll chat at Goldberg337.
Yeah, up the top.
Yep. What I do when I make a video is it's kind of cool. I get to take my time, and then I send it to my my manager, Hank, who edits it down. And you basically can pick how long you want it to be, because no one's answer is probably going to be an hour and a half. But I will spend that. I will spend that time to really do as perfect a job as I can. Mm-hmm. And then I also will show you an image of it before that's what it is. So if only it could be done with waffles. So Mars, I'm going to need you to show.
Yeah, Grumbledorf, that's a timeout.
No.
Forbidden word here.
But it is one of those things where I'm not just going to, I can remake it if it's not something that I love and the person who's getting it loves. Yeah. Did you get Erin?
I messaged her. Whether she may be too busy, but you can go for it.
Well, this is still happening.
Yeah.
Oh no! What happened there?
It looks very like Egyptian.
It does. That's the art does.
Oh, it does too. Yeah, I didn't look at the art beforehand. I was like, wow, this looks really like, Egyptian.
Erin.
Oh, Mesopotamia. Yeah, look, there we go.
I mean, the axe looks like it has an Anubis head on it. So.
Yeah. Just in time.
I'm not exactly sure what kind of bubble made that disappear, but.
You do it.
Closing the gap.
That is the Black Axe of Nanasin. That's cool. All right. Oh, it's noon. We got to go. Cutting it close here. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, sorry.
Thank you all for coming to hang out with us today. Peyton's site is like right now, so we're gonna head out. Big thanks to Mars and Sasha for helping us out on Modern today, and see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, splash screen. Special thanks to all these people. Bye.